On fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
Alright, what's up guys, Poison here, and I'm back with another episode of Android Time. Today I'm playing Taichi Panda Heroes. This is supposed to be an MMO game. Do I really have to sign in? Okay, so we're gonna sign in, and we'll be right back. Okay, that was easy. I don't know what this game's supposed to be like. It's just an MMO game. Let's see, we can play as Panda, Lauren, Maxi. So, I think Lauren would probably be best because she has solo DPS, which is damage resistance. Lauren is one of the Dark Killer Association's top assassins and is known for being ruthless in battle. I mean, she is wearing an Oni mask, so let's just go Oni girl. Let's see what that's like. So, things going on this week. So, I don't want to talk about anything major, honestly, because there's one major thing I want to talk about. That will be brought up in a separate video later today. Honestly, I want to put up a video later today where I ask you guys a major question. And all I gotta say is, so far for this week, all my videos are done. I have all my, quick plays for the week done. All I need to do is one video for Saturday, and that's not the major thing, but it's going to be about Payday 2. Now, for those of you who may or may not know, this is kind of weird. My microphone is right here on the left, basically right here where I'm tapping. Up in this corner right here is my phone, or is my headphone jack. That's where I have my microphone plugged in. So it's kind of weird getting a grip on this, like, I don't know how to get a grip, so we're just going to hold the phone weird and awkwardly. Not comfortable at all, but whatever. Just to get the job done. Only plan on playing this game for a few minutes. I have played games like this before in the past, and they're actually really fun. I do enjoy it, except I would love to find a game like this, like in this style, where you don't have to be online to play. I don't know. I really love these types of games. I don't know what they are, hack and slash, or what you would call them, but these type of games are really enjoyable for me. I do enjoy them. I love them. I know I have one on the Xbox. I don't know what it's called, but there is a game like this on the Xbox that was given to me free with Games with Gold, and I do enjoy the game, but, yeah, I want to find one for my phone or mobile where it's, you know, where you don't need to be online. It's a single-player game. I don't care if I have to pay for it, honestly. If I have to pay for a game like this where it's single-player, I will definitely shell out money for it. Another thing. Oh, no, don't tell me, don't start up the YouTube app. Don't start up the YouTube app. Please, for the love of God, do not start up the YouTube app. I am subscribed to the Only in Japan channel. It's a pretty cool channel, actually. They put out some good content. It's kind of enjoyable. It's kind of cool seeing other things, you know, in, like, the other sides of the world, like, in other parts. You know, I've never been outside of California, honestly, so obviously I've never been outside of the US. But seeing the way, like, people in Japan, you know, their events, their things, it's kind of cool. You know, nothing really major comes out of it, but it's a really cool channel. I do enjoy it. But, why is it playing by itself? I didn't do anything. It just started playing by itself. Do I attack the dog? I mean, I could attack a dog, yeah. I could attack the danger noodle, aka the snack, aka the snake. Get to your danger noodle. But yeah, I have a Payday 2 video coming out later this week on Saturday. I've talked about before in the past that, like, the perk deck reviews are going to be put out on every other Saturday. So, since this week I'm not playing, Demon's Cross on Wednesday, I'm playing this game, there's going to be, a Payday 2 video. But, yeah, let's talk about some major problems I'm having with the channel. Not necessarily on the channel, this is more like, this affects me more outside of the channel, but it kind of does affect the channel in a sort of way. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, that's what I'm using to record and play on right now. And I've had this phone since it about first released. So, that'll tell you how old this phone is. I've had the same phone. I haven't replaced it, haven't taken it in to get serviced, haven't done anything. Since day one, I've had this phone, and, you know, it's worked great for me. Only problem was, I had to replace the battery already. One of my batteries did die, so, or it kills itself too fast, so I had to purchase a new battery. Ugh, excuse me. You know, simple $10 purchase to buy a new battery. It's not that hard, not that expensive, not that bad. Either way, dude, the game is just playing itself. Wait, do I have it? It's on auto mode now. Yeah, okay, that's weird. So the game is just going through the missions, doing all the stuff it has to do. I guess we'll let it... Hey, if I don't have to tap anything, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, the only major problem I've had with my phone is that the battery died on me, and it would basically insta-kill itself, and so I had to purchase a new battery, whatever. That lasted me another year. So this phone's battery only lasted me a year. The other problem was that, the Note 4s have a feature called Fast Charge, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can charge your battery faster than normal. With my first battery, the battery went bad on me within like months, honestly, because I fast charged it all the time. That's all I ever did. That's a huge no-no. I do not like using fast charge unless I necessarily have to. Fast charge just kills your battery. No matter what they say, I'm telling you from my experience, fast charge is going to ruin your battery in the end. It's going to kill it faster, and the battery's not going to be as usable. Like I'm saying, I could have my new battery, and at 90%, it would insta-kill itself. So I just had to have it on a charger all the time. Well, now, after about a year and a half with this new battery, I finally reached the insta-kill point, you know, where now the phone will die on me once it's past 70%. So, honestly, at first, it was fine, you know. I could do whatever I wanted while not on a charger. I could be on Snapchat, I could be on Demon's Cross, I could be on Pokemon Go, I could do whatever. My phone was good. Then, about a week or two ago, I started noticing, hey, certain apps don't work on my phone if it's not connected to a charger. One of said apps is Snapchat. And if you've ever contacted me on Snapchat, the only person who's ever contacted me on Snapchat is actually Adrian. But, he sent me a message before and I wasn't able to respond to him because my phone won't let me. If I'm not near a charger, I can't even be on Snapchat. Or, oh, what the hell's wrong with my voice? I can't be on Snapchat if I'm not next to, like, my charger or if my phone's not connected to a charger. Which is a major problem, you know? Basically, like, if I'm out doing anything and, like, someone messaged me on Snapchat or something, I can't open it. It's just like, dude, I need to have my phone connected for me to even be on Snapchat. So, that was like, alright, whatever. I'm not on Snapchat all day. Doesn't affect me. Then the problem moved on to Pokemon Go, which still is like, alright, whatever. You know, I'm not on Pokemon Go 24/7. It's alright. Then the problem started happening with my camera app. And I don't have a special camera app. It's the stock camera app on my phone. The one that comes preloaded with everyone's phone. Then my phone's like, hey, guess what? Now you can't use your camera unless, you know, you're connected to a charger. So that starts cutting into problems with me doing YouTube videos. Because thankfully I have my Samsung camera to actually record live videos. But if I wanted to use my phone, it's like, well, fuck. I can't be using my phone to record videos anymore because the phone's going to insta-kill itself. So that's a huge problem. And it's like, okay, whatever. I can live without it. Alright, I don't have to be on my camera 24/7. I can live without it. There's only certain apps I need to use. One of the second major ones is Demon's Cross. I used to play Demon's Cross no problem on my phone. Now it's like, hey, if you play Demon's Cross and you're not attached to a charger, guess what, bro? Your phone's dead. Okay. I can live without Demon's Cross, you know. I don't have to play 24/7 when I'm not out. So it's like, okay, whatever. Now today, as of Tuesday, April 11th, yeah, Tuesday, April 11th, my phone basically told me, hey, Facebook and Instagram, you're at 84% and you're on Facebook or Instagram not connected to a charger, your phone might die. 50% chance it dies, 50% chance it won't. So it's like, okay, so what you're telling me is I can't be using my phone if I'm at like 80% then. Majorly retarded. You know, basically I'm at the new point where I just want to get a new phone. I've been really looking into the Sony Xperia because my first two phones were actually Sony phones. I used to have the Sony Xperia Play, which if you guys don't know what that is the phone that had the slide out PlayStation controller on it. You probably know what it is now. And I love that phone. That phone was awesome. I remember sitting in class and playing emulators on it. You know, I would sit in class and play like Pokemon or Game Boy emulators, but specifically like playing Pokemon and stuff. That phone was really awesome. Only problem is they stopped making it and the phone had some major problems, as in like my phone got bricked 4 times. Well, technically 3 times. By the 4th time it happened, I just got a new phone. But I had to have 3 different Sony Xperia Plays. It was just a huge problem. Like, the phone, when it worked, was great, but it just got bricked and, you know, it wouldn't work anymore. And it wasn't the battery. It was just, there was something that, like, the phone wouldn't work. Like, just one day I woke up and it wasn't working, and I knew someone else who had a Sony Xperia Play, and they're like, oh yeah, my phone did that too, I just got a new phone. It was like, whatever. Thankfully, AT&T's like, hey, we'll get you the same exact phone. Until one day they're like, hey, we don't carry this phone anymore. We'll give you a new Sony Xperia, which I still have, just doesn't work. So I have the Sony Xperia LT or TL or something like that. It's some Sony phone, and I used to have it for a while. And then just recently, I'm like, you know what? That phone's battery just died. And the problem with Sony phones is all the batteries are internal. So you can't take out the battery and buy a new one like you can with Samsung. So that battery died, and it's like, well, what do I do now? So I went to AT&T. They're like, you've had this Sony phone for, honestly, I think I had it for like 3 or 4 years. Like, I had it for a long time. And they're like, you guys could have came in like a year or two ago and got a new upgrade, right? And I was like, no. They're like, yeah, do you want to upgrade? You're eligible for any phone we have. Like, even if we don't have it in store, you're eligible for it. So I'm like, what Sony phones do you have? Because I know at the time the Sony Xperia Z3 came out. This is around the time the PS4 was also still a thing. Like, the PS4 is still a thing, but I mean, like, Sony was heavily focusing that phone to be like, oh, you could play PlayStation games on your phone with remote play. So that was something really cool, but I didn't have the phone, or they didn't carry the phone. They didn't carry that model, so I saw that they had the Note 4, and I'm like, I've always wanted a Note, so let's just get the Note 4. And now it's like, well, dude, my Note 4 is giving me problems. I would like to honestly buy just a new phone in total. And I'm kind of stuck on buying a new Sony Xperia. I'm not sure if I want the M4, the XA Dual, or the Z5, but I do know that the new Sony phones can be unlocked and taken to any company. So right now I would have it on AT&T, but later on when I have money and I move networks, I would have a different company. I'm looking at T-Mobile for unlimited data. But the new Sony phones, that's just what I've loved, and I would just love to have a new one. But honestly, when I get a new phone, I probably will buy a new battery for this phone, and I will probably still use this phone for stuff like actually recording, so I could have like an actual camera with me at all times. Like, I'll probably carry 2 phones on me, I'll have the Note 4 on me as like a camera, and I'll have my Sony phone as an actual phone. Because honestly, I do love my Samsung H200, but I would love to have this phone as an official camera. It's just, I can record 1080p 60 frames per second on the back camera, 1080p 30 frames per second on the front camera. Obviously, this iRig Miccaster works on my phone, so, this would probably be my recording phone. I probably wouldn't even use my new phone as, like, gaming that much. I mean, the only game I'll probably have on my new phone when I get it would probably be Demon's Cross. Other than that, I wouldn't use the phone for games. I would still use this one for, games. Like, all these Android times would continue to be recorded on here, and I would just record Demon's Cross on my new phone. And so far, like I'm saying, I love these types of games. These games are not bad. They're really good. Like I'm saying, I just want a game like this where I don't have to be on, a network to play. Like, I just want an offline version of these games. I don't know, these games are super basic, but, I can't play these games for long, but I do love these games. So this would probably be one of those this is like one of the times where Android Time is a game I enjoy. One thing I want to say is, not next week, because next week I will be playing, Demon's Cross next week, but the week after that, I'm going to be playing a game I've had downloaded on my phone for, honestly, a few years now. I've carried this game over from my old phones to my new phone, so in about 2 weeks, basically, I'll be playing a game I have downloaded on my phone. It's Beat Hazard Ultra, but I was recently playing the game again, and I thought, oh my god, dude, this is a great game. I can't believe I stopped playing it, and I definitely want to do a video on it. We're already getting towards the end of this game, or this video. This is honestly a pretty cool game, pretty good. I like how when you get in these parts, it plays by itself, so you don't have to mess around, and when you get here, you have to mess around. But this game, Taichi Panda Heroes or Warriors? I think it was Taichi Panda Heroes. Pretty cool game. I do like it, actually. I'm saying, I'm glad there's parts like this where it plays itself, but I'm glad when the gameplay actually needs to be gameplay, I'm glad you actually get to play and you don't have to, you know, have it autoplay. Level 5, and we've only been playing for like, what, 15 minutes maybe? So, yeah, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like. If not, that's fine. Let me know what you guys think of this game from what you've seen. I kind of enjoy it. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this Saturday I do have a Demon's Cross video planned, and later today there's gonna be a video about Demon's Cross that I would really appreciate if you guys you know, if you like my content, please help me out in that video and let me know what you think. This is something that if I could get some good support on it, it will happen. But if no one is willing, you know, if no one wants it done, I'm not gonna do it, because it's gonna have to. I basically want to redo a bunch of my videos, but only if you guys would be willing to see it. If you guys wouldn't be willing to see it, then, you know, there's no point in me doing it. But yeah, guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.